Today we're looking at the first song, Feel, from Matchbox 20's third studio album. We're in the key of A minor. Let's look at the intro. Just quickly, guitar tone-wise, I'm using a Kemper Profiler, a Fender Tremolux 1963 Profile, but I did want to give it a little bit of extra sort of saturation, so I put a Klon-style overdrive on as well. It's just really light gain there, and some reverb. Okay, now when I said A minor, the key, that's correct. It's either a natural minor or a Dorian, are the two typical minor keys that you would see. This one is that Dorian, so it gives you that tritone between the flat and third, and the natural sixth, the C and the F sharp, and that's really prominent in this riff. We are starting off with an A power chord, one hit, then two mutes. Okay, now all downstrokes next part, the C, third fret A string, and then the second fret, the F sharp on the bottom E string. That's a tritone, that flat 5. Hit the F sharp again, pull it off to open E, and then bring in that G note. Then hit the C, third fret on the A string, pull it off to the open A. Give the G a slight bend, third fret bottom string, and you're back around a top again. One of the interesting things about this is it builds a little bit differently on each repeat of this intro. So the first one is as I showed you. Then the second time they'll bring an extra mute in, and then the third time they'll bring an extra hit in, fourth time there's an extra hit. So it goes something like this. First part. Second part, you have a third mute. Right at the end there. Okay? And then afterwards you bring in this part in. So there's a few extra hits there, just listen out for those. They're the same notes, there's just some extra hits or extra mutes, with your right hand there. Okay, that is the intro, that's the main riff. Let's have a look at the verse. Okay, so the verse, we're starting with an E5, just bottom 3 notes, typical E5. You're going to hit it once, let it ring out, but then you're going to hit it twice more. Listen for the snare here. So it's a nice interplay happening with the band. And then we're going to go to a G sus2 with a sort of a down, up pattern. Sorry, up, down. Starts on the upstroke. So something like this. Third time round, we're going to hit the E5, the bottom strings, and then the top of the strings. But it's an E5. Mute the G string with the tip or the bottom of your third finger. It's not an E minor chord. Okay. Then we're going to go into sort of the pre-chorus, okay? Up to the A5. Then a G note going back around to the chorus. Okay, right at the end. The chorus. Let's have a look at that. Chorus E5, G5, not a G sus2, G5, a D5, and an A5. But again, there are hits there and parts of sort of silence from the guitar perspective, something like this. Okay, so an E power chord, then cut it. G5, okay. Okay, to the D5, then to the A5. Hit the G note coming back round. And that is, that's the chorus. All right, let's have a look at some of the fills. All right, second guitar starts, second sort of fill. It's not really a fill, I suppose, it's just a second guitar part in the verse. So while sort of the left channel is hitting that E5, another one just hitting the top 2 strings. Okay, so it's on the upbeat, so you're hitting it with an upstroke. And then the same as the other guitarist. All right, next part there, he's doing hitting the 4th fret on the D string, hammering on up to the 5th fret, and then hitting the open B string. Then hit the G, pull off to the F sharp, and do it again. Okay, next part we're on the A5. So it's the B, A to E, so 4, 2, 2 on the G and D strings. Then do 4, 2, 4. And then this. Okay, he's 8th fret, 7th fret. 8th on the B string, bend it up slightly. Then hit 9th fret, the E on the G string with the open E, high E, mute the B string. Okay, there is a sort of a bridge that comes in. Sort of an F. Down up to a D5 power chord. Not going to look at that today. It's just a quick one. Anyway, Feel by Matchbox 20 from their 3rd album. Good luck. See you next time.